Empire Hotel is a heritage-listed hotel at 339 Brunswick Street, Fortitude Valley, City of Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. It was designed by Richard Gailey and built in 1888 by Smith & Ball. It was renovated in 1925 to a design by Richard Gailey, Jr. It was further renovated in 1937 to incorporate apartments designed by Hall and Phillips. It was added to the Queensland Heritage Register on 21 October 1992. History. This three-storied, rendered brick hotel was erected in 1888 for Nathaniel Corrigan. It replaced an earlier Empire Family Hotel, 1865, which had been bought by Corrigan on 19 June 1871 for £950. The new hotel was designed by prominent architect Richard Gailey, who also designed the nearby Prince Consort Hotel, Wickham Hotel and Jubilee Hotel. The construction of these hotels in the late 1880s reflected the confidence of the period and development that occurred in Fortitude Valley. The Empire was constructed by Smith & Ball contractors and the first publican was Walter McFarlane. The hotel extended 130 feet, 39 meters, along Ann Street and 120 feet, 36 meters, along Brunswick Street, and contained over 60 rooms. In February 1923, following the death of Nathaniel Corrigan, the hotel and adjoining buildings were sold to Messrs. Perkins & Co. Brewers for about £40,000. The hotel was renovated in 1925 to plans by Richard Gailey Jr. and again in 1937 to plans by architects Hall and Phillips. This latter work involved converting part of the Ann Street section to the Empire Apartments. These apartments were later demolished in the 1960s, reducing the Ann Street frontage from 7 bays to 3. The original convex iron and post awning has been replaced by one with a cantilevered design. Description: a rendered building constructed of brick and stone. The Empire Hotel is located at a prominent intersection in Fortitude Valley. It consists of a main three-storied L-shaped structure with basement, a two-storied section on the southwestern end facing Brunswick Street, a one-storied skillen-roofed section adjoining the rear of the main building, and a detached one-storied rendered masonry toilet block. Also at the rear, the Brunswick Street elevation comprises 6 bays and the Ann Street elevation contains 3 bays. A cantilevered awning extends along the 2 street frontages which are tiled at ground level. Above the awning are 2 levels of projecting verandas. These highly ornate verandas are supported by twin cast-iron columns and feature timber handrails, cast-iron balustrades and brackets and a timber and cast-iron frieze at the junction between the first and second levels. French doors open onto the veranda, which is roofed with rolled corrugated iron. Painted corrugated iron hip roofs are concealed on the street elevations by an ornate masonry parapet wall, supported on shallow twin brackets. The parapet consists of masonry balusters and pillars at the junction of each bay topped by urns. A projecting pediment in the Brunswick Street facade which breaks the line of the parapet is flanked by interlocking circles, instead of balusters. The ground floor contains a bottle shop entered from the street corner, a public bar with entry from Brunswick Street, an entry foyer also opening off Brunswick Street, a lounge bar and bistro and a loading bay. There are remnants of Art Deco plasterwork throughout. The entry foyer, now in the Art Deco manner, features decorative plaster ceilings, patterned floors, tiled walls, timber doors with etched glass panels, and a 1930s lift. The original 1889 staircase has been refurbished with metal balustrade and tiled walls to the first floor level but retains its original timber joinery and balustrade between the first and second floor. Two arched windows, the lower one being LED light, illuminate the stairwell. A lounge, dining room, kitchen, private bar and staff rooms are located on the first floor. These rooms have ornate plaster cornices and ceilings. The lounge and dining rooms have timber parquetry floors and colored LED light windows in distinctive Art Deco patterns. On the second floor, bedrooms and bathrooms are linked by a central corridor. Much of the fabric dates from 1889, including doors, architraves and skirtings, plasters, arches over the hallway and main stairwell. A second staircase, with original timber paneling and balustrades, links the first and second floors at the southwestern end of the Ann Street elevation. Despite the demolition of part of the Ann Street wing, the Empire Hotel is a large and impressive building. The street facades are intact above awning level, and internally much of the original fabric remains, along with evidence of major refurbishments. Heritage listing. Empire Hotel was listed on the Queensland Heritage Register on the 21st of October 1992, having satisfied the following criteria. The place is important in demonstrating the evolution of pattern of Queensland's history. The Empire Hotel is significant for its association with a major phase in the development of Fortitude Valley. The place is important in demonstrating the principal characteristics of a particular class of cultural places. The Empire Hotel is significant as an excellent example of a large ornate 1880s hotel which was partly refurbished in the 1930s and makes a dominant contribution to the streetscape at the intersection of Ann and Brunswick Streets. The place is important because of its aesthetic significance. The Empire Hotel is significant as an excellent example of a large ornate 1880s hotel which was partly refurbished in the 1930s and makes a dominant contribution to the streetscape at the intersection of Ann and Brunswick Streets. The place has a special association with the life or work of a particular person, group or organization of importance in Queensland's history. The Empire Hotel is significant as one of a group of hotels designed by architect Richard Gailey, which contribute to the architectural character of Brisbane through their imposing presence and extensive use of ornamental cast iron and classical detailing. Attribution. This Wikipedia article was originally based on the Queensland Heritage Register, published by the State of Queensland under CC by 3.0 Astronomical Units License. Accessed on 7 July 2014. Archived on 8 October 2014. The geo-coordinates were originally computed from the Queensland Heritage Register boundaries, published by the State of Queensland under CC by 3.0 Astronomical Units License. Accessed on 5 September 2014. Archived on 15 October 2014. Media related to Empire Hotel, Fortitude Valley at Wikimedia Commons.